Once upon a time, there was a businessman, the owner of a construction company. He was at the peak of his career, running a company focused on securing public contracts. He applied for various public tenders in different municipalities, achieving a high success rate. His formula was simple. He combined experience with the lowest price, regardless of the quality of materials used or any concern for the organizational culture within his company. He met all the tender requirements and focused on the main evaluation criteria for proposals, aiming to maximize the acquisition of public contracts and subsequently his profits. Gradually, the entrepreneur began to realize that the public tenders he was applying for were changing. They were undergoing modifications. The selection criteria expanded and their weighting became more evenly distributed. In addition to price and past experience, new environmental and social criteria were introduced, reinforcing and validating the concept of socially responsible public procurement. This challenge set by municipalities in pursuit of the public interest was welcomed and seen as a business opportunity to secure a greater number of contracts and more significant projects. More than simply accepting the challenge, the businessman became aware of its importance and recognized that these changes were necessary to position his enterprise at the forefront of the global market. He understood that national and European policies are moving toward a green transition and a fairer society with equal opportunities. His construction projects now incorporate a multifactorial approach from the very beginning. He considers safety, comfort, and sustainability, among other factors, when designing buildings. He employs multidisciplinary teams of highly competent women and men who actively engage with future building users and key stakeholders to ensure that everyone, without exception, has access to the buildings and feels comfortable inside. Changes also occur at the company's human resources level. Public procurement selection criteria now prioritize organizations that promote gender balance in leadership positions, salary symmetry for the same roles, training opportunities, and the use of sustainable materials, among other factors. The company opens 2 recruitment processes for a civil engineer and a project manager, both receiving special attention and the active involvement of the businessman. During interviews with candidates, the businessman realizes that women are now just as qualified as men, demonstrating equal competence. He acknowledges that traditionally male-dominated fields such as construction should not base their future on past norms, but rather on rigorous skills-based evaluation criteria for each position. After an extended team meeting, they reach the conclusion that the most suitable candidates for the open positions are a female civil engineer and a male project manager with a motor disability over 50 years old. The integration of these individuals into the company and the transformation of internal processes led to stronger teams, improved workplace morale, and increased motivation among employees, who now feel heard and valued. Most importantly, these changes positioned the company to meet the new challenges introduced by public tenders from European municipalities. The company now incorporates environmental and social concerns into its daily operations, actively contributing to a more sustainable and inclusive society. The company continues to win public tenders as a direct result of its organizational transformation and adapts its mission, vision, and values accordingly. It realizes that its role in society is not neutral and that leading by example can bring financial benefits, such as gaining access to more and better contracts and eligibility for prestigious excellence awards that recognize the internal improvements it has implemented. The lesson learned is that hiring employees based on qualifications rather than biases or preconceived notions leads to success. The municipality that initiated this challenge acknowledges the company's behavioral shift and presents it as a model example at local events. This strategic transformation also enables the company to apply for an International Best Practices Award, which it ultimately wins. As a result, the company gains global recognition, opening doors for expansion and new business opportunities, thanks to increasing international validation.